Hello everyone, good morning. This is Ms. Neha here. How are you all? I hope you all are doing great. And today we're going to start a new topic, topic 13, lesson 1, understand hour and minute hand. Page numbers are 709 till 712 and your homework pages are 713 till 714. And today is 21st of April 2020. So before we begin our lesson, let's watch a video that what things you should do so that you can stop spreading coronavirus. Let's watch.
Coronavirus shoes, coronavirus shoes. Let's fight the virus, protect ourselves. Coronavirus shoes, coronavirus shoes. And these are what we should do. Take our temperatures every day. Wash our hands frequently with soap. Cover our mouths when we cough or sneeze. We gonna stop the virus from spreading. Coronavirus shoes, coronavirus shoes. Let's fight the virus, protect ourselves. Coronavirus shoes, coronavirus shoes. And these are what we should do. Avoid touching our faces. Avoid sharing food. Avoid going crowded places. Wear masks if we're unwell. Coronavirus shoes, coronavirus shoes. Let's fight the virus, protect ourselves. Coronavirus shoes, coronavirus shoes. And these are what we should do. Drink lots of water every day. Have enough sleep and rest. Eat lots of fruits and vegetables. And let's exercise regularly. Coronavirus shoes, coronavirus shoes. We can fight the coronavirus.
So you have to follow these instructions to keep your immune system strong. Okay, kids? So let's begin with our lesson. What are we going to learn in this lesson? Now this lesson is about time. We are going to learn that how will you tell time to the hour? We will learn how will you tell time to the hour. There are analog clocks that show time with hands. As you can see here, this clock, you call this clock as an analog clock, okay? And there are two hands. You can see here, the green color and the red color hand. There are two hands. The short hand shows the hours. The short hand, you can see here, one hand is short and another hand is long, right? So the short hand shows as the hour and the long hand shows the minutes. Okay, so we have two hands. The short hand is called hour hand and the long hand is called minute hand. Now let's watch the video for better understanding.
The short hand is the hour hand. The hour hand shows the hour. What number is the hour hand pointing to? The hour hand points to the 3. The long hand is the minute hand. How can you tell the minute hand from the hour hand? The minute hand is longer. The hour hand is shorter. What number is the minute hand pointing to?
Can you tell me what the number? Is it 3? No, 12, right?
The minute hand points to the 12. Do you know the special word to use when the minute hand points to the 12? Think about it. When the minute hand points to 12, we say o'clock. How do you know what time the clock shows? The hour hand points to the 3, so the hour is 3. The minute hand points to the 12, so you say o'clock. When you put them together, you say 3 o'clock. Now you know about the hour and minute hands on a clock.
So I hope, kids, you understand what are we going to learn in this lesson today. We will learn about the hour hand and the minutes hand, okay? So when the minute hand, it points on 12, you call it as o'clock. In this, the small hand over here, the short hand, it shows the hour. So can you tell me what's, when you read both the numbers together, how will you read? What's the time here? Can you tell me what's the time here? Always read the short hand first, okay? And then you would read the minute hand. So the short hand is over the 4. Number 4, right? 4. And we learned that the minute hand, when it points on 12, we call it o'clock. So the time over here is 4 o'clock. Now let's learn this in detail. Now there are two kinds of clock, as you can see here. There is an analog clock where you have hands, and there is a digital clock where you have the numbers. In analog clock, the short hand shows the hour hand, and the long hand shows the minutes. In digital clock, the left side shows the hour and the right side shows the minutes. But in this lesson, we will learn about the analog clock. The hour hand over here, it tells us what hour it is. And it is always the short hand, okay? The short hand is the hour hand. As you can see, the hour hand, it is pointing on which number? Can you tell me, kids, it's pointing on which number? Excellent. It's pointing on 2. When the minute hand points to 12, we say, what do we say? We say o'clock. When the long hand over here, the minute hand is the long hand, okay? When it points on 12, we will not read this as 2:12, no. The 12 we will read as o'clock. So, can you tell me what's the time here? The time is 2 o'clock. Excellent. You understand now? What's the time here? It's 2 o'clock. Now, how will you know which hand is hour and which hand is minute? There is an easy way to remember. I will tell you here, okay? When you see the word hour and see the word minute, the hour hand is short like hour. You see? The word is small over here, right? It has only 4 alphabets. The minute hand over here, the word is big, right? You see this word, it has so many alphabets, so it's big. So keep this in your mind. The hour, same like the word, it is small. The minute, same like the word, it is long. So hour is short and the minute is long. This is an easy way to remember the hour hand and minute hand. Now look in your clock, all of you. Look in your clock. The small hand is the hour hand. The long hand is the minute hand. Okay? Now, let's start with your book. Open page number 709. Now here, draw a picture to show how you would tell time without clocks. Then tell a partner whether we need clocks or don't need clocks. Now, do you think the clock is important for us? Why we use clock? Can you tell me why we use clock? Why do we need clock every day? Because it shows us, it tells us the time when we do our things, right? We can know at what time do we wake up, what time we eat our food, what time we study, what time we play, what time we sleep. So we need a clock for all these things. Now, is there any other way that will help you to know what time you do your things? Now, in this question, they are asking you to draw a picture of how you can tell time without clock. Now, for an example, let's take, I want to ask you a question here. Do you know what time you wake up? Come on, kids, tell me, what time do you wake up? Okay, so it might be maybe 7 o'clock in the morning or 8 o'clock in the morning, right? But if you couldn't look at the clock, how would you know it's the time to wake up? If your clock is far away and you're not able to see the clock properly, how will you know that it's time to wake up? You will look at the light from the sun would wake you up, right? In the morning, you can see the sun shining and your room is lightened with sunlight. So this is one way you can say that when the sun rises, it's time to wake up, right? Or when the light comes into your bedroom, you know it's time to wake up. So this is what exactly we are going to draw here. We will draw a time, you'll draw a time when you wake up, like the morning time, okay? So what you will do here is, let's draw a window here, okay? There's a window here and it's morning. And so now you know it's time to wake up. So what you will do here is, this is your bed. You need to wake up, and let's draw here that you are up. Excuse my drawing. You can draw anything that you want. You can draw a boy waking up, and you know that in the morning when you wake up, what is the one thing that you do when you wake up? We brush our teeth, right? So let's draw a tiny toothbrush here. Okay, so here you know that it's morning and you woke up and you're brushing your teeth. So you can draw anything. You can, if you want to draw something, you can draw a moon where you're sleeping on the bed. So it means that you have to sleep now. Okay? Now, next page. Now here, write the time shown on each clock. Now here, as you can see, the first one, the small hand and the long hand, okay? Remember this, the small hand is the hour hand and the long hand is the minute hand. Now you should be really careful. Not all the clock has different colors to show the hand. Just remember the size. When the size is small, it's hour hand. When the size is long, it's minute hand. Now here you see the small hand is over 4. So the hour hand, it's 4. The minute hand is on 12. So you know. So it's on 12 here. So the time over here is 4 o'clock. Let me just write it up here. The time over here is 4 o'clock. Now here, the hour hand. What is the hour hand? The short hand. It's on? Excellent. Good job. It's on 9. And the minute hand is on 12. So how do we read this? What time is it here? 9 o'clock. Good job. Now here in the hour hand is on which number? Bravo, 3. And the minute hand is on 12. So what's the time here? 3 o'clock. So you understand now how we can show the time? Next page. Now this is an independent practice. I will help solving you some questions here. And the rest you can do it by yourself, okay? Draw the hour and minute hand to show the time. Now we know the hour is the short hand, okay? The short hand is the hour hand. And the minute hand is the long hand. So here, number 4, they are telling us to show 10 o'clock. So let's take, so this short one, the short one will be on 10 and the minute hand will be on 12. Okay, so this is 10 o'clock. Now 2 o'clock, the minute hand, we know 2 first, the hour. Whenever you read, you would read the hour first. So the short one will be on 2 and the long one will be on, how do you read o'clock? On 12. So this is 2 o'clock. Now I want you to do question number 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Question number 12, I will explain you here. Write the time, draw the hour and minute hands to show the time, draw a picture to show an activity you do at that time. Now here you have to draw something that you do, whether you are brushing your teeth, at what time do you brush your teeth, or if you are studying, what time do you study, if you're playing, if you're having your dinner. So whatever you're doing, any activity, you have to draw it here. And you have to also draw a time. You have to draw an hour hand and minute hand to show at what time you do that activity. Okay? Now, the last page. Solve each problem below. Sarah wakes up at 7 o'clock. Draw the hands on the clock to show 7 o'clock. Now here we have to show 7 o'clock. So we know that 7 o'clock, the hour, the small hand will be on 7. And o'clock, when you see o'clock, it means the minute hand is on, it points on 12. So this is 7 o'clock. Now question number 14. Each string on a guitar makes a different sound when it vibrates. Joe starts tuning his guitar at 9 o'clock. It takes him 1 hour to finish. What time does he finish? Now he's starting to play his guitar at 9 o'clock and it takes him 1 hour to finish. So after 9, what comes after 9? 10, right? So 1 hour after 9 is 10. So he finishes at 10 o'clock. Question number 15. Karen starts playing soccer 1 hour after 5 o'clock. Draw the hour and minute hands on the clock to show what time Karen starts playing soccer. Then write a sentence about an activity you might do at that time. So here you have to draw 5 o'clock and then you have to write what do you do at 5 o'clock. Okay, Karen, he play soccer. He plays soccer at 5 o'clock. But you have to write here what you do at 5 o'clock. Question number 16. Bill likes to read after 3 o'clock and before 4 o'clock. Likes to read after 3 o'clock, before 5 o'clock. Which clock shows the time Bill might read? So you have to draw a time that comes after 3 but before 5. So it's somewhere between 3 and 5. What comes in the middle? Tell me, which time comes between 3 o'clock and 5 o'clock? I hope you understand this lesson. Thank you, everyone. Stay safe, stay clean, take care of yourself. See you later in the next class. Take care.